Hey y'all, it's Ahlya and Myla.
And this is Two Girls, One Branch, two chaotic sisters with one country podcast. Confused.
Every week I tell Myla to prepare this part, and every week I'm like, she did no preparation here. So yeah, two what? Chaotic sisters with one country ass podcast.
Sure.
All right, country ass. We're being real country today.
Country.
But yeah, what's up, Myla? We're back again, like we don't see each other every single day.
Back again.
Back like we never left.
Back again. We filming the day before we release.
I know, right? This is literally the night before we're putting this out.
Yeah.
But hey, whatever. As long as it's out on time,
Right.
who cares when we record? That's the beauty of it.
Right.
We record when we're inspired.
We can't.
Oh yeah, we forgot our co-host. We have a co-host today. So for people just listening, you'll probably hear us cussing at him. But for the people watching, you want to hold him up?
Yeah.
This is he's so bad. This is Moochi.
That mooner.
He's our little black cat. We've had him since like last July.
Yeah.
So yes, that means we have 4 dogs and 1 cat.
And 1 cat.
And we're trying this out where he comes to hang out, but he really loves hands. So I'm like, as soon as he starts biting me or scratching me, we're gonna have to reset because never mind, he laid down. He's also lazy as hell.
Right.
But yeah, that's Moochie. He'll be here for today in our I was gonna say country ass podcast. Our country ass podcast. Also, we are, of course, drinking a little wine. Myla, you wanna Myla's also being very chaotic today and drinking Patron. Chilled Patron.
Cause listen, we just ran up on it. You know when you find alcohol,
some alcohol you forgot about.
Yeah, and it's been chilling for like a week. I was like, man, maybe it'll taste a little better than it used.
Maybe it'll taste premium since it's been frozen.
It's
no,
horrible.
She took 1 shot and was like,
I hate Patron.
Same.
It's so nasty.
But I am a tequila girl. But
yeah, me too.
Patron is just not the vibe. Not the vibe. But what have you been up to this week?
Man, nothing. Working, sleeping, working, sleeping, working, sleeping, school, work, sleep.
Period. Same, minus the school, honestly. We had a good day yesterday. We had a really good day. We went to an all-star cheerleading competition, and we woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we got back and ended up going out with some friends. I didn't go to bed until 3, which is really late for me because I drank my sleepy time tea and I'm out of there.
2.
Oh, not me asleep before you.
Girl, I drank that juice.
Oh, yeah. I made Myla the sleepy girl mocktail. We saw on TikTok with the tart cherry juice, magnesium. But instead of magnesium powder, I just bought the magnesium tablets. And then a little poppy and a splash of lemonade. So it kind of tasted like cranberry lemonade. Cranlium. You know how they call them things?
That's what it kind of tastes like. It tastes like Stella Rosa. That's what
it does. Like. Oh my God, right? When people are like, oh my God, I love wine. And it's Stella Rosa. I'm like, you love a wine cocktail, baby. You like Welch's.
You like grape juice.
You like Welch's with a little sparkling water on the top.
And that's what it tastes like.
I know, and it was delicious. And it makes you very sleepy.
Yeah.
Very.
I fell asleep and woke up and still had more and drunk it and then went back to sleep. It was great.
Yeah, once I was out.
I'm going to have to do that again.
Run it back
tonight.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I need to stop taking melatonin so much. I'm one of those people that takes melatonin every day. But they say the more melatonin you take, the less it actually works. Like your body just doesn't produce it. So then you become so dependent on popping melatonin to go to sleep that you just can't go to sleep.
Yeah, and I don't like to take nothing.
Myla doesn't like to take medicine in general. She's very convinced that the government's don't like for
medicine. Us. Not even that. I just don't like medicine because
You just want time to go by.
Yeah,
and to feel better.
Yeah, that's really it. And stuff that I don't really like taking stuff that puts you to sleep. I don't like that.
Oh, me,
because I don't like not having control over that.
Nah, but in my mind, if I'm taking medicine to go to sleep, I have control over it. I'm choosing to go to sleep.
No.
I like to disassociate. I'm gonna take a little melatonin, drink some sleepy time tea, and I'm gonna just stare at the TV until I'm gone.
I don't like that. I don't like feeling
sort of knock out.
I don't like being stuck.
Oh my God, I do with my blanket and my stuffed animals and noodle, and I'm just like a little cocoon in the bed like this.
My thing is, if you ain't tired, then you ain't tired. You shouldn't be taking stuff to make you sleepy. If you ain't sleepy, just don't go to sleep.
My mind never really turns off. Like, my anxiety keeps me up at night. Truly. Yeah, but truly.
Go to sleep when you tired. If you ain't tired.
My body could be tired, but if my mind's not tired, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah, I feel that. True. Who you talking to?
Exactly. So it's like I have to take something to make my mind just turn off.
I sleep like that because sleep was my biggest anxiety.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever talked about that up here?
No. Because, like, I had knee surgery.
Yep.
And I had
to dislocated your knee twice?
Probably more than that.
Jesus.
I just don't remember.
Yeah.
But I had to take something. Like, after my surgery, like, the day I got home, I had to take something. I don't know what it was, but it was the last time I've ever taken something. After I took that, I just took Tylenol the whole time while I was, recovering.
You know, when I got my wisdom teeth taken out in high school, I took one of the hydrocodones they prescribed me, and I was like, that's enough. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Oh, no.
I don't want to do that again. Thank you.
I want to say I had a perky.
I'm sure you did. You had knee surgery.
Yeah.
You have a cadaver bone in your knee.
I do.
That's crazy. She has one of those
I took that, and that's when my sleep paralysis started.
Yeah.
Yeah. And after that, so people know sleep paralysis, and y'all have it every now and then. I was having it every single night.
Yeah.
So
you were bad. And then you weren't sleeping so much that she was like physically sick, like couldn't go to school. They almost suspended you because you didn't go to school.
I stayed up all night and still went to school the same day.
And played
softball. I only slept during the day. I did not sleep at night.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think? How do you think you overcame it? Like,
I think I was stressed about something, and it all came out.
About what? You were like 17.
That's what I was kind of saying, too.
Maybe you're just stressed about softball.
Maybe. Just, physically tired. I don't know.
I don't really remember much about you at 17 besides you playing softball.
I was kind of busy at 17 playing softball, though.
Literally, you were on 3 different teams.
Yeah, so that could have been it. And I think my stress in real life went to my dream. It didn't show.
And after you had one bad dream, you were just scared to. Yeah.
And then I was forced to go to sleep after taking that pill, and it just clicked some on and unlocked something. Oh man.
And you were like,
I had the craziest dream. I still remember it. It was that crazy.
Like, you see the Hat Man.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, comment if you know what the Hat Man is. I've never seen the Hat Man.
When you take a lot of Benadryl, you'll know.
I don't know. I love a Benadryl. I've never seen the Hat Man.
I have, but we was in a scary house at that point.
Oh my goodness, yeah, and the third house we've lived in?
Yeah, I want to say that was the portal to hell.
You say that all the time. Myla was convinced this house we lived out in the country of the country. Remember, we've described the country of the country.
The country
that it was haunted. I was in college
bad.
Most of that house, so I don't really remember it.
It was so haunted badly.
What about the story about when you thought you saw something
I was just about to say that. I stayed up all night. It was already 3 o'clock in the morning, and I probably ain't been asleep in 2 days.
2 days.
Or something. And I was about to go to sleep, but I turned to look at something, and when I turned back around, it just looked like something ran under my bed. I was like, hold on.
Wait a minute now.
I don't want to say that's what I saw, but I was terrified to look under my bed.
So you just sat there.
I just stayed up the whole night.
Waiting for somebody else to come open the door?
Yes. I don't
know. The nighttime has never really been your friend either. No. You've always had your whole life. Myla would go to sleep and wake up with a nosebleed. Or you always had some kind of ailment at night.
These people gonna think I'm
possessed
demon or something.
They're gonna be like, hold on.
And at one point I thought I was. So
really, because of your sleep paralysis?
Because of my sleep paralysis.
I've only had sleep paralysis one time.
And it was so crazy because it it looked just like the house we in now.
Oh.
So I would not know I was asleep or awake.
That's how my sleep paralysis was. I remember I was like fairly young. You were here. I don't really remember life before you, which is crazy.
Oh.
But I remember being in the bed, like laying in between mama and daddy. And like something came and like grabbed my feet, and I was just like screaming. And then I just woke up and I was like, whew, dreaming. La la la. I roll over and it's right there. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine that happening every night.
Time I went to sleep. It happened so much that I knew how to wake myself out of it. Like, every time it would happen, I would just hold my breath. Because your body going to wake you up before you fucking die.
Yeah.
So, before you pass out, like,
before you lose oxygen.
Yeah. So, I would just hold my breath, and then I wake up.
That's the key to sleep paralysis, guys.
Yeah.
Hold your breath.
But
wake up.
Hold on now. If you...
Not for too long.
Right. You have to be a trained professional.
This is for trained professionals only.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hate that for you. I'd be sleeping peacefully because I'd be knocked out.
I envy people for that real bad.
Yeah, you should take a melatonin.
No. Because I think because of my knee surgery, I was just stuck in the bed. Like, I couldn't get up.
Yeah, you like couldn't move around and stuff.
I had to sit there and taking like muscle relaxers. Oh my God. I hate them.
I can't imagine.
Because they don't put you to sleep.
You're just numb.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Is a hydrocodone a muscle relaxer? Or it's just a...
It's just a opioid.
That's the word. I was going to say amphetamine.
Ooh. No.
Not her, guys.
Not her. But yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, I can't imagine your sleep paralysis. That sizzles. I just remember we were talking about the country of the country on, I can't remember what episode that was. We really be up here yapping, guys. Sometimes I'll listen back to the episode and I'll be like, who said that? When were we talking about that? We just be blabbering. What have I been up to this week? Literally nothing.
We ain't done nothing this week.
I just been working, sleeping, which I don't mind.
Me neither.
Because I feel like I have a couple busy weeks coming up, so I'm just gonna relax. We were just talking about this the other day, like
winter.
Yeah, the winter. Something about January being the start and the reset of the year does not make sense to me. It's cold. It's dark.
You don't want to do nothing.
You don't want to do anything, so it just never really feels like a reset. I don't feel like the year really starts until like March.
The year
I'm really just
start
chilling
for me to the summertime because that's the only time that
you really care about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pool weather is when it starts for you.
I'm in the bed working, sleeping because I'm getting ready for the summertime.
And then you out here, baby.
Yeah, because you do a lot in the summertime. You be busy.
Some people hate the summer,
but everybody be busy in the summertime. There's always something going on,
and I love that.
Me
but
too.
then something about the fall is always really busy for me too. I know a lot of people with birthdays in that time of year, like from July to October.
Yeah.
Crazy times. But
and all our birthdays at the beginning of the year, like in our family.
I know I hate having a spring birthday. I hate having a spring birthday because I can't breathe in the spring. I have horrible allergies, so I never know how I'm gonna feel on my birthday. And now I have a black car. I feel like it's going to be so...
that pollen, boy.
I'm going to be sick.
Yeah.
I should go get those, like... Some people get allergy shots, like, every, like, once a month or something like that. I should look into that.
Yeah, you should, because
I'd be messed up. I get a sinus infection every spring. And not for your girl. It's time to grow up.
It's time to grow up.
And breathe out of my nose. I deserve that in this life.
I don't really have allergies. I have allergies in my eyes. Like...
Your eyes just get really itchy.
Water, all the time.
That's never really my problem.
The spring.
I just can't breathe, and then infection.
Boom. Yeah, you be sick.
I do be sick. Anyway, let's stop talking about my nasal passages.
Okay.
But in talking about the country of the country, I think that's one thing that I used to not hate. I will never say I hate that I came from a small town. I actually love that I came from a small town, but it took me leaving to love the small town. And I think because I was just young and I never really felt like this was truly a place for me because I was so young. I always knew I wanted to leave, so I never really appreciated it until I left. So I thought it'd be cool to just talk about
recap.
Yeah, a little small town recap, a little, what am I trying to say, a little hoedown. Oh no, you didn't like hold down. Roundup.
Yeah.
A roundup.
Recap roundup.
Recap roundup. That don't sound right. Anyway, but I think we've talked about this before, but we are from a very, very small town, population 6,000-ish.
It might be a little bit more now. But
maybe now,
small.
yeah. And it used to be smaller, like when we were younger.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of place where everybody, there's one school system. There's one elementary school, there's one middle school, and there's one high school. And now, since I was like in the 8th grade, I don't remember what year that was, like 2010, 11-ish, no, 10. But all of that is in one building. One building. All school systems are in one building. I graduated with 73 people. You graduated with?
Probably like 50 something.
I was about to say, you definitely had less
class
than me.
Yeah.
So I think it just gives us a really interesting view on the world. And then of ourselves also. I definitely think that.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Because we were completely different.
I say all the time, I would fight my high school self 100%. Yeah. I would have to square up with her.
Yeah. We were completely different.
Why do you think that is, honestly? I think I just didn't have a group of people that I felt like I truly, truly identified with.
Exactly.
So it was just a lot of blending in with people. Like whoever was in the room, like you could be on one side of the room and do ha ha ha, and be on this side of the room and ha ha ha.
You weren't friends with everybody.
No.
You weren't friends.
I wasn't really friends.
Yeah, you went because you barely went to school.
Period.
You did dual enrollment.
My senior year, I was dual enrolled in high school, and I left school every day at 9:30 in the morning.
That was before senior year.
Nuh-uh.
It went.
Well, my senior year, I started dual enrollment in the 11th grade, and I would leave school like after lunch. Yeah. But senior year, I was not there.
Weren't going,
and because I was over it.
Yeah.
I'd been in the same class with the same people since kindergarten. Like, I was ready to go.
I kind of like that. Like, my class was close, I feel. Well,
I mean, it was 50 of y'all.
Yeah. And we just all played sports together, too. So that's probably it, too. But
yeah, and I wasn't ever really, like, I cheered. And, like, I was always friends with the cheerleaders and stuff. But, like, I feel like softball's a little different because
we had to be
y'all
friends.
Were doing shit truly year-round. Yeah.
And if we weren't playing high school ball, we were all on the same traveling team.
Right,
together.
Playing tournaments and stuff. Yeah, nah.
So we would see each other 7 days a week. All day.
The only people I saw 7 days a week were y'all.
No. And I was barely home in high school, too. So.
I mean, same. No, neither one of us were at the house in high school. And I don't think our parents really cared.
No.
They preferred it that way.
So we went here.
I gotta go by. Gotta go by. But I think how we went to high school is always so funny to me, and especially talking to people who went to bigger high schools.
Real high schools.
And I'm like, my English teacher was my mom and daddy's English teacher. Like, I would open books and I would see my mom and daddy's names, like, as people who had the book. Like, we went to a 1A high school in the middle of Georgia, like across the street from a cow field. When they built the new school, they moved the cows across the street and built the school.
Is it
the
country or like
1A?
1A?
Yeah.
Oh, like, that's like a top school, ain't it?
No, you thinking Division 1, like college.
Yeah.
But like 1A, 2A, 3A, that's like size.
Yeah, we 1A.
We're the bottom.
We're
A.
Yeah. Period.
Period. Just one.
Yeah.
It was an interesting. It was the kind of place like you could go into a classroom and be like, I want to go to another classroom because all of my other friends are in that classroom talking shit. Can you sign my hall pass? And they'd be like, if you get caught, don't say nothing to me. And I'd be like, okay.
It was a big daycare.
It was.
Fed us when they were supposed to feed us. And
made sure we didn't kill each other.
Yeah.
Say what you want about that.
You probably only learn in one of your 7 classes.
Literally. And then people will always talk so much shit about the teachers that actually made you learn. And they'd be like, she's so mean. She don't want to help nobody. Blah, blah, blah. We're at school, girl.
We're at school.
We're actually at school. That's kind of what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I loved it. I always liked the teachers that people said they like didn't like.
Yeah,
I don't want to say their names just because
they were cool with me.
They were cool with me because I came to do my work and I'm going home.
Because they knew mama and daddy, or they taught you too. So I was just in there with
that
all the
is
teachers.
Another thing about a small town. When all these teachers taught you and your parents, you can't go in there being a clown.
Yeah,
because they gonna see your mom and daddy. Our mama works at the bank.
Yeah.
So everybody sees her. So then they'll be like, oh, Ahlya did this, and I saw Myla doing this. And it's like, girl, I'm on my P's and Q's.
I was not bad in school.
We couldn't be.
No, we couldn't.
I also didn't want to be. Bad for what?
That's too much.
We're at school. I really want to go home. Okay. If anything, I'll just leave.
Oh, who you telling?
Hello. Would you say that our high school had a lot of fights? On a scale of 1 to 10.
No. Not like other people.
For you in high school. So think about it. Myla and I were never in high school together. So we had two very different experiences. When you were in high school,
I was in elementary.
Yeah. When I graduated, you were in the 7th grade. You were in the 7th grade. Yep.
I was 13 when you graduated.
Well, I think when I was in high school, we definitely had more fights.
Yeah.
People would brawl at 7 o'clock in the morning.
But compared to real schools,
no.
does not have a
compared
lot of
to some inner city,
because they be fighting every day, 3 times a day at some schools.
You could see people fighting at school. So when we got to school, I don't even remember what time we have to get to school, but I know it was 7 something.
Yeah.
But you couldn't go straight into school. We all sat in the gym, in the basketball gym, and we sat there until school, like the bell rang, and then everybody walked to class, which could never right? What do other people do when they go to school? They just go to school?
What you mean?
Like
before school?
Yeah, like if your bus just ran early and you got to school early, you just sat in the gym.
I didn't take bus.
I'm talking pre-bus also. I mean pre-driving.
Yeah.
But you never really had to worry about that because you always had somebody to drive you. That's fucking stupid.
That's why I'm like, I just got there.
You're like, I don't know.
Run.
But sometimes I would like to get to school early and just be in the gym because everybody was in the gym.
The class that I had to be in. We would just go to everybody's class.
I think it was when I was being, grown.
Yeah, too grown.
And the boys would play basketball in the morning because we were all in the gym. So why not play basketball? But sometimes basketball would get a little too heated for 7:30 in the morning. They would start throwing them things and everybody just sitting there. The whole school is sitting there at 7:30 in the morning watching y'all fight each other. And then to only show up at lunch and be best friends.
Yeah.
Because everybody knew each other from birth.
There wasn't a lot of fights when I was in high school. We would have interventions, though.
What's an intervention?
If 2 people were beefing, we would just talk about it in class.
Oh, I thought you meant like a school-sanctioned intervention. Not talk about it in the class, Dr. Phil.
We would just have them talk it out. And we'd just be in there. Like...
You can give people fake names. You don't have to give a scenario, but
or just 2 friends that just be randomly beefing.
Y'all be like, y'all need to talk about this.
They be slick dissing in class and stuff, being petty.
Yeah.
And then after a while, they just gonna talk about it
in front of everybody.
Yeah, and the teacher will just be looking as long as they ain't fine,
Yeah, true.
Cause we were all cool. Cause at the end of the week, we all gotta go to this party together. So y'all can't be at this
what y'all doing this weekend?
Setting off the vibes,
and don't come over here being weird. Yeah, so literally.
We had to get stuff right before the weekend.
Cause we're coming.
Yeah, and we all liked each other, so we didn't want to fight. Each other.
I think people were fighting just because we were young and silly.
I wasn't finna fight nobody.
I mean, I wasn't fighting in high school. I never fought in high school. No, I was a bit too la 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 in high school. Describe me and since you knew me more in high school, I didn't really get to see you every day when you were in high school because I wasn't here. Describe me when I said I would fight myself in high school. Why?
Because you was a bimbo. That's what you were. She was ditzy and just. Yeah. She was whitewashed.
Yeah.
Bad.
Down bad. I will admit that, and that is my testimony.
I was in high school when Trump was elected.
Yeah.
And Obama was elected, in that era.
In South Georgia, in the town we have described.
In that era.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
we would hard down argue in class.
Yeah, Myla had to be removed from one of her classes. It was, what was it called?
It was
Current
called
Issues. Imagine. Current Issues.
With a bunch of racist white folks in the South. And with other black people in there too. It'll be different.
Like they didn't care.
Yeah. And it wasn't really talking about current issues. They was just like trashing
one side.
And it was a certain boy in that class. He always did too much. He always been racist, and everybody know that, and everybody hate him for that. So he used to say sleek stuff all the time. And I had to go.
Yeah. One day, was it Mama? Mama called up there and was like, either y'all are going to come move her out of that classroom or I'm coming up there.
I filled out a thing, like a transfer sheet, and I took it up there, and they, like, denied it. And they still put it on my
I didn't know
schedule.
That.
And, like, you know, I think 3 days. You got 3 days until
to change a class.
Yeah. And then one day in this class, well, first off, one time, this teacher said Beyonce should have been shot
for what she did at the Super Bowl.
For what she did at the Super Bowl when she did with Coldplay and Bruno Mars.
Yeah, in the Black Panther.
Yeah, formation.
Outfit.
Yeah. He said Beyonce should have been shot. For that. And you know I had to say something about that. So that was one altercation. Because, I mean, he said something about Beyonce. Everybody turned towards me, and I was like, listen.
I must defend.
Right.
I must defend.
And then the little racist white boy that everybody hates.
Yeah.
He said one day that
you should. What did he tell y'all to go back where you came from?
Yeah, he said
or y'all take up all the food
since we don't
stamps.
like it, we need to go back to where we come from or whatever. And that we need to what he said, his paycheck or something, and we need to get off welfare or something.
Oh, because that's where he taking money from like him and his family.
Because we on welfare and we ate his ass up. Because
no one in that room was on welfare.
We were like,
we know you,
we
right?
Ate him, we was like, you live in a single parent household.
Like, we know you. We know your family.
Like, don't start. Like, we ate him up.
It was just nastiness.
We ate him up.
Nastiness like that. I don't even feel like because it wasn't that era.
Yeah.
Like, when I was in high school, not to say it was none of that, because it was definitely, but it was way, way more subliminal. Like, it wasn't outright. No. And it never really felt like that. It was one of those things, like, a couple days later, you'd be like, hold on. That wasn't right. Like, that didn't feel right. I don't know.
Right.
It's just weird.
Yeah. And not to say that single parent households on welfare.
But him specifically. And to know his situation and to know him. It's like the nerve.
Yeah.
The gall.
The nerve.
But anyway, up here telling people's business. LOL. Okay. But that's the beauty of a small town. Everybody knows your business. You can't do anything. People ride by our house. We had to get lights. You remember? Because people be like, we ride by y'all's house at night to see what y'all were up to, and we can't see in y'all's yard. It's too dark.
Right.
Because nothing over here is for you, babe. Like, why are you riding around our house at night?
Some lights.
So we had to get lights so our family and friends could keep tabs on us and make sure we were okay.
Yeah, that's just small town things, though, because we sit here and complain, but when we go somewhere, we go the long way and pass everybody's house.
I know. Oh, my God. We literally, so our family lives within... Our entire family on our dad's side probably lives within 5 blocks. In actuality, 5 blocks. It takes the longest family member is 5-6 minutes away. That's crazy. We will go to the grocery store. We will take the longest way around the whole town to drive by everyone's house to see who's at home. But it's also like, why? And also the longest way to the grocery store is still 5-6 minutes. Like,
I mean, we ain't got nothing else to do.
Might as well look around. It
don't take that long to get to the store. So we were like, we might as well just go see what everybody else doing.
Right. And then see who's out. We love to see who's out.
Yeah.
Not even that we want to go somewhere. Sometimes we just want to see what other people are doing. And that's nosiness.
And blow the horn. Beep, beep.
From a small town.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I love being like, I rode by your house the other day and I saw all them cars in your yard. What y'all doing? Who's over there? Why you didn't ask me if I wanted to come? I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I love it, though. I love having our whole family, like, super close like this. And I also went to high school with one of our cousins. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Being in high school with, like, our first cousin. We have, 8 first cousins just on one side of our family. And we're all really, really, really close. Like, we see them, not every day, because I don't leave the house a lot of days.
Right. But
because I be chilling.
Yeah.
We see them a lot. We see them a lot more than a lot of people see their cousins.
Mm-hmm.
But to be in high school,
I could imagine.
Oh my God, cutting up. And it was before I could drive, so I didn't have to ride the bus because I could go to school with her. I was really riding around. And she was a senior too, and I was a freshman, so I was like, yeah, I'm just
my cousin
hanging out with the older kids because this is my cousin.
Yeah.
And then she left.
Reason
And
why
I was like, nah.
You didn't really care about high school because everybody left you.
I was always friends with the oldest people there.
Yeah.
Because she was there when I got in the 9th grade. In the 10th grade, I dated somebody who was a senior. 11th grade, he was like, no. Rewind. What was I doing in the 10th grade? I don't know. Who fucking cares?
Nothing.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, you were probably working.
I don't know. But anyway, by the time I was a senior, I was like, okay, I'm a dual enroll. I'm out of here.
And I feel that too because I was kind of friends with older people too. Not really.
Yeah, not really.
Not really.
You kind of kept to the softball girls.
And when Victoria graduated, I was just like, whatever.
Like, what am I do now?
Yeah, like, and we were kind of like classes.
Ooh, like a hierarchy.
We were kind of beefing with all the other classes.
y'all always had something going on with the other people. Like when it came down to voting for,
they would be mad we could do whatever we want and they couldn't.
Yeah,
because all the teachers knew us. We were the last class that all
like
the
your siblings and stuff too.
We were like the last class all the teachers knew.
Have known you before they taught you.
Right.
Yeah.
So we were just in school, because we were like the baby versions of y'all. So they was just like, oh my God,
You're so and so sister.
Yeah.
That would have driven me crazy. I'm glad I was the oldest one.
Who you telling?
I can imagine being like, oh, your sister, blah, blah, blah.
Especially
like,
me,
anyway,
because I was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, and they expected you to be like,
yeah, it was one day I was in Kristen room, and it was like, I don't know what class, probably 16.
I don't know.
No, probably like 17 or 18. And they had balloons or something, and I like popped one, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. And he was like, you ain't like your sister. I was like, probably because I ain't my sister. And they just ate that up. I was like,
don't treat me like that. That's not who I am.
Yeah. He was like, you ain't nice like your sister. I was like, probably because I ain't my sister.
Again, now think about what nice meant.
Yeah.
When we said how I was in high school. I was just very, very naive.
Yeah.
Not like in a bad way, like in a way that I was like not safe or anything like that. I just like didn't have a thought in between these ears. I was just like, nothing can go wrong. Yeah, just with the wind doing some crazy shit. Woo.
Yeah.
Back then. But I think people expected you to be like that. And I know they were so hurt. They were hurt. Like I cheered, I was the captain, like homecoming court, all of that, like prom court. And Myla was like, I don't even want to be here.
Right.
Period.
I don't care what nobody got to say here.
In talking semi shit about our high school, I'll give them one thing. That lunchroom food.
And people hate on it, but lunch was kind of hitting.
Lunch was hitting pre-Michelle Obama. But
and after, to be honest.
I mean, I'm sure we still had better school lunches than a lot of people.
Yeah.
The people in the lunchroom were like your classmates' great aunts and grandmas. Like, them bitches are in there cooking. Okay, but we've had oven fried chicken, collard greens, rice, cornbread, lemonade.
Had,
at 12
pork
o'clock.
Roast.
We would have pork roast. Oh, what was top 3 lunchroom foods?
First thing first, something simple. Them steak nuggets.
You love a steak nugget.
I love
They're basically cube steak little nuggets, like
with some
breaded and fried.
Mustard. Oh my God.
I would put mine in my yeast roll and dip it in the honey mustard.
Because the roll in the honey mustard used to be so good.
So good.
Anyway,
pre-Michelle Obama, then we went to wheat rolls.
Say yours now.
My number 1 or just one?
Just one.
Turkey dressing day.
Okay.
I used to count down the days to Thanksgiving and Easter. They would always have turkey and dressing. And the dressing was so good, y'all. They would sell it. They would sell it in gallon tubs. And I would be like, Mama, you got to buy some dressing because I want some. I'll never forget that.
My next one, cheesy chicken.
The cheesy chicken casserole. Not tetrazzini.
Not
cheesy chicken.
It didn't have no rice or nothing in it. It was basically just
shredded chicken and cheese, Velveeta.
breadcrumbs, something baked. I don't know, but it was good. So good. And like,
what came as a side with the cheesy chicken?
Green beans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was, yeah, I think so, in like a roll.
Yeah.
But, and then our grandma's sister, I don't want to say her name,
our great aunt.
She worked at the cafeteria, so I would eat cheesy chicken there, and she would bring me.
She would always bring like a plate or two after school to our grandma's house, and that's where, before we had stuff to do after school, we would ride the bus
to grandma's
house and be like, "Oh, we get to eat lunch again."
Man,
we were excited. That's crazy to think about. Yeah. We were excited to go home and eat lunchroom food again.
Cause that cheesy chicken was hitting.
It was so good.
It was hitting.
What's my number 2? Oven fried chicken. I love the oven fried chicken. It was basically like a really good baked and then like broiled chicken. So the skin was always kind of crispy, but also kind of wet because it was baked. Right. And then we would have rice, collard greens with like the little petal onions in them, and a piece of cornbread. Yeah. And I would, this sounds so country. I would take that cornbread and put it in those greens.
You said rice?
Yeah,
I
and
would
rice.
Mix my rice and greens together.
Yep.
And that's what we had on pork roast day too.
Oh yeah, the sides were the same for like the big hearty meals. Yeah. And that's crazy. Like were other people eating greens at 12 o'clock in the 10th grade? Okay. Let us know. Because that is crazy. We were eating collard greens.
Collard greens, like for real.
And it's always been that way. I remember being in elementary school having oven fried chicken and collard greens. Yeah. And then they wanted us to go back to school. Baby, I'm asleep. I got the itis. Yeah. And you want me to go learn math?
But my other one, I love spaghetti day.
The spaghetti day was good. And everybody at school ate their spaghetti the same way because it was kind of soupy. You would get a ranch packet.
I didn't do this.
You didn't do that?
No.
We all did it. You put a little ranch in there.
Until, like last year on my
that ranch in that lunch spaghetti. What's another one? There was chicken wrap day. We would literally have snack wraps. I would bring extra money to school and buy like 3 or 4 extra chicken wraps.
You didn't have these, but quesadillas.
Yeah, we did quesadillas.
They was like this big, and like they was so good.
Wait a minute.
People would buy another one, and we had curly fries too. And I used to always bring an extra $1 because I would get more curly fries. And the cookies, the best chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, if them were your favorites, what were your least favorites? Mine, number 1, hot dogs. I was not eating no hot dog from school. They were too pink.
Yeah, hot dog. It'd be either or the fish sticks. I didn't like the fish sticks.
I love a fish stick. To this day, I love a fish stick.
Not them fish sticks.
Why not?
I just don't like them. They were too soft.
Weren't they like shaped like stars?
Yeah, they had different shapes. But I like fish sticks, hot dog. I like corn dog day.
I could tolerate the corn dogs, but they weren't my favorite.
Because what else? What did they usually have with corn dogs? Like
it was something else I didn't want, so I would eat a salad. Probably sloppy joe. And I stopped eating the school sloppy joe in the 5th grade because one day I bit into it and something hard was in it, and I threw up in the middle of the lunchroom in the 5th grade. And I was like, I'll never eat that again. I didn't.
I like the sloppy joes. And we had pulled pork sandwiches, and they would have coleslaw. I would put it on that. It would be so good.
I wish I could see like a menu from then, because I know there's a lot of things I'm not thinking about. The chicken and rice was always so good.
It was all right.
It was watery, but it was good.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And
good.
we would get peanut butter crackers with it. Yeah. I don't know why they would always give you a cup of peanut butter and some crackers.
After a while, when I grew up a little bit, I like them hot ham sandwiches, not the cold ones. The cold.
Oh yeah,
ones
you said hot ham.
No, because they had like a cheese sandwich one, like a toasted one.
I don't think I was eating the sandwiches at school. I think that's another thing. Yeah. No.
Chicken sandwiches burst.
Oh, the chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, chicken nuggets burst.
I forgot all about them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the sweet tea and the lemonade was going to slap every time. Because it was way too sweet. It was way too sweet, but oh my God.
Yeah, that lemonade was going to slap. And then salads slapped every time. It was one point I would eat a salad every day.
Shaking salads.
Yes.
In the lunchroom.
That was so good.
And what was so cool, you know how it wasn't until the middle of high school where we started doing that. I don't know. I could be lying. So if you graduated with me and I'm lying, shut up. I don't remember having 2 lunches, or maybe I just always went to lunch with my friends. So I never felt like somebody wasn't at lunch. You know what I'm saying? But I know there was one point, maybe I was in like the 11th grade, where we had 1 lunch, 2 lunch. Because some people would go outside while some people were at lunch, and then everybody from the lunchroom would go outside, and then people would go to lunch.
I want to say we did that.
But it's like, when did that start? But I really believe we used to be so small that everybody fit in the lunchroom together.
Yeah, I feel like my senior and stuff, we were all in the same
in the lunchroom, yeah.
Or were
the lunchroom used to be crazy.
Actually, no, we weren't, because we was split up. Like, where were we split up?
That's what I'm saying. It's like the little stuff like that. I really don't remember. That's why I'm like, were my friends just at lunch? My lunch?
We were split up, because I remember going out one door and everybody else coming in the
other
door.
one.
Yeah, because my senior year, I was stuck taking AP classes.
Not stuck.
Yeah. So I was in a class, and the other classes, that's how they split us up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we was all in different classes.
I don't really remember much about high school this year. 10 years, baby. I don't remember that shit.
Yeah, we had a split lunch. Yes, we did. We did. Because I would go in a teacher room.
Yeah.
When the other folks were at lunch.
Oh, yeah, because we would always go hang out in somebody's room.
Yeah.
There's always that one teacher.
I would be in some class that don't matter. So I would just leave and go sit in her room.
And chill until it's time to go back to class. And then I was probably going to get a note to come back to this classroom.
And sit in her other class.
We could talk about school all day. Because it really doesn't make any sense. But I'm grateful for it. Because I feel like I have a lot of good memories from high school. But also like a lot of shit memories from high school. And just going to a small town high school in the middle of Georgia.
Yeah.
But I think it gave me tough skin also. Because people in our school, you were getting ragged on. It don't matter who you were. Like, you had to take it. We would just rag on each other for fun.
That's the thing. I didn't get ragged on. Not like that.
I didn't care.
That's
we just go back and forth talking shit.
I didn't care enough for people to rag on me because I would just...
Oh, no. You know me. I was in the middle of it. Ha, ha, ha.
I mean, I would be laughing. But nobody would ever rag on me. Like
they wouldn't try it.
Yeah, and... I don't know. It usually just be between two other people, you know?
Yeah. But again, you've always just been that way.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I don't know. I will say this, and I don't really care how y'all take it. I feel like people from the South are the funniest people.
Yeah.
Like, people don't have a sense of humor like people in the South. I just feel like we're a different breed of people. Like, you don't even have to be from South Georgia. You could just be from a southern state. You know what I'm saying?
Automatically.
I think I wonder, I don't know, because I feel like it has a bit of harshness to it, and I like that.
Yeah,
like,
you have to keep up around here.
It's quick. Like, kind of like we were saying with my friends the other day, like, if you can't jump into the conversation, you're lost. Like, that's it. And it's funny thinking about this now, because I told you one time I was at an event, and somebody asked someone a question. If you had to put everyone in a category of a Beanie Baby or a Pokemon, which one would everybody be in? Me, I naturally think I'm a Beanie Baby.
Yes, she is.
But she called me a Pokemon, and I was like, you see me as a Pokemon, because I think I just come across as like raw to them, because they're all from the North. Like, never really been to the South. None of them have ever been to Georgia before. So they were like, you're a Pokemon. And I was like, I'm the softest person I know.
Everybody down here would say you were a Beanie Baby.
The Beanie Baby.
Yeah, the
Beanie Baby. For sure.
Yeah.
But I think you're just Pokemon everywhere.
I'm a Pokemon. Mama a Pokemon.
I think Mama could be a Beanie Baby. Yeah.
Well, she hybrid.
Not a hybrid. Yeah. Okay. She what do Pokemon do? Evolve.
Sure.
That's what they be doing. I don't play Pokemon. Pokemon community. Sorry, I guess. But anyway, aside from school, what do you think is like, when you think of just growing up in a small town, what are big events that sound like for example, this is what I'm trying to get to, the Mayhaw Festival. Like, we have a festival. Our thing is the Mayhaw Berry, baby. We be making jam. I don't know what else they be making besides jam, but it's delicious. And we have a big festival for it. And there's like a parade, and there's food trucks. But when we were younger, it was the place to be, baby. People would come perform. I danced. I was like, your girl was in a dance academy for like 10 years.
In choir.
And Myla was in the choir. Yeah, she be singing. You wanna sing something today? No. Okay, great. That is like
I only joined choir because everybody else was, because you could go on the trip.
Yeah, we joined everything in school just to go somewhere. Yeah. I joined Future Farmers of America.
Me too.
Just to go to the Georgia State Fair in Perry, which we should go. We should go to the Perry Fair this year just to eat. I don't want to ride anything. Forever. I know. I remember the last time I went, I was in college, and I probably spent like, hell yeah, I was trying to eat. Ooh. And I didn't have anything to do that day, so me and some of my friends drove down. We were also really hungover. I probably spent like $200, and that was like a lot for a college kid, because obviously we spent all day out there just eating. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was so sick when I got home, but that was the last time I went. Dang. We'll go. We'll vlog it, but that ain't till fucking October. We're just at the top of the year. It does not feel like 2024 yet. Like, I feel like we're still at the end of last year.
Well, we are.
We are. We really are at the end of last year.
But I love a fair. I love a festival.
Fair, food. And we used to have a fair that came through town. I forgot the cat was right here for so long. He's been dead asleep. But the fair that came to town when we were younger, it was fun. But now you couldn't pay me $1 million to get on any of those rides.
They don't even come here no more.
They don't even come here anymore. I think since COVID, they just stopped coming back. They used to just send the food trucks, but they didn't do that anymore. But do you think you would raise your family in a small town?
Yeah, I would. Or
like around
not
here?
A small town, but something that felt like a small town.
So you wouldn't raise a family here?
Not in Concord.
Yeah, me either.
Heck no.
No.
Heck no. I would not raise a family here.
Not to say it's like the worst place ever, y'all, and I hope people from home don't watch this and think that. I just think it's not
where I'm supposed to be.
It's not where I'm supposed to be. Not to say I don't feel connected to it, because clearly my whole family's here. But
and I love Concord.
I love it for what it is.
I wish I wanted to live here, because it would be so easy.
It would be so easy to stay.
Yeah.
And just vibe.
Mm-hmm. But I don't
buy
want
a
to
house,
just vibe.
some land. I don't want to just vibe. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like, there are people here who've like never been to Atlanta, or like never been on an airplane, or have no intentions of like ever wanting to leave, which is, there is nothing wrong with that. However, I think everybody, whether you're from a small town or a big town, everybody should leave their hometown at least once, you know, just to know life from a different perspective, from somewhere else, and like not be under the same people and just grow. Because we were just talking about this. We've interacted with people recently where we're like, you know what it is about them? They're the same person they were in high school. And I think that's why people approach us like we're the same people from high school, because they're like, you're just like us. Yeah. You're here. You live here. You're just like us.
No. That's how people, they be talking to me at work about like political things, and I be like, y'all don't know who y'all talking to. And I just don't say nothing, because that ain't none of my business. Some old folks, I just let them talk. I'm just there to work.
Oh my goodness.
I just feel like, ha ha ha.
I can't imagine. When I think of something like that that's happened to me, I was at an engagement party, and some people from here were there, and people were kind of cutting up a little bit, and the woman looked at me, she said, they're not rednecks like us, they ain't like us. And I was like, who the hell is us?
I'm not.
Who said that?
Black neck.
Who? Black. This neck is black,
it does
baby.
Not get red
ever. No. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Bye. Like, that is it. I think people just assume
we believe what they believe and do.
Yeah, like you're a good one. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. And that rubs me the wrong way. And especially like now, coming back here and being a fully developed human, I think that's what has taught me a lot of patience, because I don't be want to cuss people out because I live here now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't snap on you for saying something so stupid.
Yeah, you can't.
In the middle of the Dollar General. No. And because I'm going to see you in here tomorrow.
And you just can't.
And you just, but do I want to?
I want to a lot.
I almost caused a scene last night.
At the end of the day, people like that, they ain't going to hear nothing you say.
Right. So no matter what you say, it's not going to change what they think.
And that's why I don't say nothing at work, because I'm like, y'all are so ignorant that anything I say, y'all going to believe it's wrong, because they think they know
don't want to hear
everything,
from you anyway.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just people in healthcare.
But you know, with me, hey,
they just think they know everything and they can't be wrong.
For me, it just don't sit right. It's just me. I'ma always say something.
Yeah.
I can't. Not always. I know when to hold my tongue.
Yeah.
But like, if I truly feel like I can't be in this moment and not correct you or say something, I'm gonna say it.
I do get to points where I be like, I don't want to hear this. Like, you wrong. Like, no.
And now we just got to go back and forth because now you done made me mad.
Yeah, sometimes, especially if I don't want to really talk for real and you sitting up here talking about bullshit. Like,
let's
get
cut it
out
short.
of my face.
Get out of my face.
You don't know who you talking to.
But I'm like, I keep thinking of how we're sitting here talking shit about it, but on the flip side of it, to have a community like the people here is something that a lot of people don't have. Those same people who will say some ignorant shit.
They'll do anything.
They will do anything.
And that's so weird about the South.
Right?
That's so weird.
Like, when other people who aren't from here come here and they're like looking around, I'm like, I totally understand why it feels this way for you. I get it. Because it is.
They just like us.
And that's just like, that's so bad to say. Like, and not even to say that. Not even to like make it seem like some glorified thing, because they're like that with everybody, honestly.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you just feel like at any moment it could flip and it's going to be on you.
It's going to be your fault.
So that's why I don't like now put myself in those spaces anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I think that was my thing in high school.
If I don't have to be in those situations,
I'm not going to be. Yeah, no.
Ooh.
Especially if I sniff it out one time, I'm like, I'll never be back over here.
Like, we live in a place, if we go to a restaurant, we probably gonna be the only black people there.
Period.
Like,
we could walk in the grocery store
and 100 eyes, they'll be like, ugh.
We literally sometimes have to hype ourselves up to get out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be like, oh my God, they're going to look at us anyway. We're so cute. We're so hot. We're so fun. They're looking because we're hot and fun, not just because we're black. But it is.
Just be a bunch of older
right.
white folks.
Yeah, and they're just like, what are they doing here? We're here to eat, baby. Bring me a menu. And I'm going to cut up while I'm here. We said this the other day. We're the only people that are yelling in the grocery store.
That's why I told them, I feel like we the only people that talk in the whole world.
Everybody else is so quiet in the grocery store.
Every time we go somewhere, we be...
Well, Myla, do we have butter? We're just screaming, where you at?
And we just be talking. I don't feel like people talk in public.
I don't think people talk.
In general. That's what I'm saying. We the only people that talk in the
live
world.
in quiet homes. I don't think I could ever live in a quiet home.
Like, people that go to restaurants and just sit there and not say nothing scare me.
Right. Because why are y'all here? Why y'all didn't get this to go?
They just be listening to our conversation. You can tell because they not saying nothing.
We've had people come up to us. Was it you or was it when Paige was here? I can't remember. At the Mexican restaurant in our hometown. I think it was Paige.
I think it was us.
Or maybe you were there also and she was here.
I don't know.
But a couple came up to us after they finished eating. They were like, y'all just sound like y'all are having such a good time.
I feel like
we are.
Something like
We're enjoying our own company.
Yeah.
You've been in here for an hour and haven't said a word.
We be cutting up in the restaurant.
I'm going to cut up everywhere. I'm going to cut up.
We don't care.
All the time. Because who gonna say something about it?
Yeah.
What can you say to me about living my life?
Living in the South, when we go to Mexican and we be like, yeah, I want a Corona. Or they be looking, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
They'll follow that bill from the counter all the way to the
Who
table.
ordered a Corona? No, it's like when we go eat steak at this one restaurant close to our hometown. This is the thing. We have a rule about steak. We both love medium rare steak. But we order steak medium rare at legit steakhouses where they know how to cook a medium rare steak. Everywhere else, like if you're just at a mom and pop shop and you want a steak, I'm going to order it rare. Because you're going to overcook it every single time. And every time we go to this one restaurant, we'll be like, yeah, I'll get a steak. I'm going to get it rare. The cooks will come out of the kitchen and stand there and they're like, you sure you want this rare? And I'm like, you ask me this every time. I said what I said. And it's still going. I've gotten a medium steak from them before after asking for it rare. Mm-hmm. Mama sends her steak back every time. One thing about that lady, she going to send something back.
Okay.
She's like, what am I paying for?
Care. My thing is, I never send it back if it's overcooked from there because it still be good steak.
Yeah, like, it's a good cut of meat.
Yeah. But she does not care.
She don't care. She wanted to moo. Yeah. And if it ain't mooing, take it back. Give me another one.
I could eat a blue steak.
What the hell is that? Just like
the one they sear it on one
I don't think I
side.
could. I think it would be too tendon-y, like too
you have
muscly.
to have a good piece of meat to eat
like
that.
a Wagyu.
Maybe.
Well, you probably can't do that. Wagyu is fatty. That's the thing about Wagyu. Have you ever had Wagyu? Oh, so good, so bad.
I don't think I would like it either.
You will. You would.
Okay.
Yeah, you 100% would. Why you think you wouldn't like a piece of
Too
steak?
fatty.
We love red meat.
But
Sorry.
it's so fatty.
It tastes like buttery meat. It's so good. We need to go to that omakase table we went to for Paige's birthday.
Let's go.
Let's go for Valentine's Day. Take me on a date.
I bet you.
Never mind. What are you going to do for Valentine's Day?
Work.
Same. It's on a Wednesday.
I gotta work.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to Valentine's Day this year.
You ain't gonna make it no way.
Damn. You didn't even have to say it like that. You right, I wasn't, but that's all right. I'm gonna treat myself. Maybe I'll go get a massage. A good old massage. Not in Colquitt, baby. They don't have it over here.
Okay.
I don't know. I would at least have to be an hour away from here before I ever got a massage. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want somebody who could know somebody who could know somebody that know me.
That's like getting a wax. I would never get
a wax in this area code.
Either.
Not in the area code.
No. Heck no.
So and so. Hey, I saw Leo. Jesus. Not cooter. Not a cooter.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah. Negative. How do we get from small town
to
cooters? Small town cooters.
Okay.
That's it.
That should have been the name of the podcast.
Welcome back to Small Town Cooters. Where we hoot and holler with our cat.
We mooter.
I'm hollering. But yeah, no, I love being in a small town, but I do think he's just rolling around on everything. Oh my goodness, Moochi. The reason his name is Moochi is because my mom does the same. Well, rewind to the Mexican restaurant. Myla used to go to the Mexican restaurant a lot in high school, and she was like taking Spanish, so she would go there and like start speaking Spanish to the people. And to this day, we go into the Mexican restaurant and they're trying to speak Spanish to us, and I'm like, I want to so bad, y'all. I want to. But I can't. But they try it every time, and they'll be like, gracias. And Mama doesn't know a lick. And she would just go, Moochi, Moochi.
Moochi, Moochi.
And so we just started saying Moochi, Moochi. And we'd be like, good night, Moochi, Moochi.
Moochi.
And then we got a cat, and we just named him Moochi, that mooter man.
Because we were like, he should be named
like something funny that just means something to us. Oh, he's so sweet. But anyway, talking about small town. Oh, this leads me to like my last question that I have, unless you have something else.
Go ahead.
And just thinking about when you leave here, or like when you leave this house, you have to take Bo and Moochi, because Moochi is technically Myla's cat.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to leave here? Or like what's next for Myla?
I'm not going to leave.
Because Myla's never moved. Myla's never left Colquitt.
I lived in America.
Well, yeah, you went to
school in Americas. But I can't leave because
you're back in school.
I'm back in school, and I'm in school because of the job I'm in now at the hospital I'm at now. So I want to be trained at this hospital.
Yeah, with people you know.
Yeah. So, and I want to work here a little bit because I just want to stay at
It'll be easier to get trained,
and be acquainted with everything.
Where would you want to go though? You wouldn't move to Atlanta.
Heck no.
No, you feel like you've done it.
Yeah, I'm so over Atlanta.
Myla got to like basically live in all these places through me living in these places. Yeah. So Myla, she Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm not going to Atlanta. So you gonna be in Savannah?
I want to move to Savannah so bad. I just like, because I don't think I want to leave the state of Georgia, especially anytime soon. I don't think in the next 5 to 10 years I'll leave Georgia, but I don't want to go back up to Atlanta, and I don't want to stay down here. So I'm like, let's just go to another part. And Savannah is beautiful. I have friends there, some bestie friends. I'm going there in a couple weeks to just get the vibe. I've only really ever been in the summertime, so this will be my first time going in cooler weather. So I'm excited about that, just to see it in a different light and see it through people who like live there. So that'll be fun. But that's what's next for me. I love small town life. Yeah. I'm grateful for it. You know, small town girl with big dreams. I said that at orientation. You remember we did that dramatic reading?
No.
Myla, when I was an orientation leader.
I remember that, but...
And we got up and did that long thing, like in the dark.
Yeah.
It was like slam poetry. Any other OLs listening, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we each had a little statement, and mine was, I'm a small town girl with big dreams. Who came the fuck back? But I'm leaving again. Anyway. But yeah, Savannah's for me.
I would either move to Savannah. I would live in the outskirts, like Atlanta. Like 30 minutes from Atlanta. Yeah. 40 minutes from Atlanta.
You could do Duluth-ish.
Yeah, because after I get done with school, I'm going to have to go back to school.
Yeah, you got a while to be in school. Yeah. I don't know what it would take for me to go back to school. I just don't want to.
But once I go back to school and graduate, I'll be making some money.
Then I can, like, go live with her and, like, really be taken care of.
I need to be making some money, so I'm going to go to school.
Yeah, for us. For we. But I couldn't do it all alone.
So, yeah, I got to stay in Colquitt for a little while. Just
a little bit. Yeah. Well, I think Mama will leave you.
That's fine.
I think she'll leave this house.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to have to.
Moochi, you going to leave?
But it ain't nowhere to live in Colquitt.
I know. Move to Bainbridge.
No. Because why would I go from a 30-second commute to work to a 15-minute commute to work?
Yeah, that's true.
No, thank you.
I can't wait to see you as not here.
I'm not ready for that.
I can't wait for you to take that badass dog not here.
I'm not ready to leave this house. I love this house.
I know. The pool is everything.
The outside. I don't even care for the house. I just like the
outside
yard.
Is my favorite part. We live on a lot of land, and that I will always be grateful for, because I know when I leave, I'll probably never live on this much land until I retire in a smaller town and have my own land. And in my dream of having a mini farm.
And just having the pool, like, if I ain't in work clothes, I'm in a bathing suit.
Period.
Like, right time.
But having a pool is so much maintenance.
We don't take care of that pool.
Yeah, but it's aggravating. Every day we're coming out there because something's stuck. There's water shooting out. The line is messed up because it's raining really hard and a branch fell in the tree. In the pool.
Yeah, but we still don't fix that.
You're right. I just want to live in a home and things just happen around me.
I don't care. I know the maintenance and stuff, but I'm going to have a pool.
Yeah, I would love to have my own pool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Moochie's so funny.
What else am I going to do in the summer?
You could get one of those kiddie pools. You can get an above the ground pool.
No.
You too good for a above the ground pool?
Yes.
Oh, at least she's honest.
I want to be.
Right.
Period. I want to be too good for above the ground.
This cat is asleep, sitting straight up. He's like,
you know, like them natural swimming pools. That'd be
you showed me those the other day.
That'd be so cool to have.
I don't know. I feel like it would attract some kind of creatures.
Not if you clean. It depends on what you do to it and what kind of plants.
Don't be reaching for me.
Oh, Lunar.
Anyway, I'm done talking to Moochie.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
he's not really giving much back.
He's asleep.
I don't give a what time is it? 9:30. Y'all, we have been asleep a good bit of the day. It's Sunday, you know. Give us some grace. We were Sunday resetting because we were up so late yesterday, and I need to go to bed. But I got some lasagna. Ooh, I'm about to go tear that up. I'm probably have another glass or two of Whizzine.
I guess I'm taking another nasty shot of this Patron.
You should take it on camera before we head out.
Heck no.
Come on.
Heck no.
One for the road. I arm chugged, so you have to take a shot. Put Moochie down. Don't use Moochie as an excuse. Moochie, get down. Come on. Quickly. Myla's Wu-Tanged out today in honor of our father. Wu-Tang forever. Yeah, Patron. You'll probably never drink that again. You will. Milo drink anything. Milo drink gas if she got drunk. That sounds so sad, but it is. It actually.
It's not really sad, y'all. I only drink when I be off.
You only drink when you be off. She worked 3 days a week. So every other day.
Listen.
You do a toast.
Toast to Mooter.
Yeah, toast us out before we close out.
Toast to Moochi, man, for being so good during the podcast and not tearing us up and scratching us up.
A pod cat.
He's like a pod cat. Maybe he'll be in the next episode. Probably not.
Yeah,
but
probably not.
Cheers to 2 girls, 1 branch.
You're not saying nothing in the microphone.
They can hear me.
Say it again, just in case.
Cheers to 2 girls, 1 branch.
Okay,
Cheers to 22. Oh, wait.
22. Who phone number you finna say? 229. To the 229.
2024. That's what I meant to say. 2024.
Oh, I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, and cheers. Everybody, hope I pass and actually do school stuff.
Oh, yes.
Because I got
needed to work
due in like an hour.
She has assignments doing this her second Patron shot. She's had a glass of wine.
But guess who gonna do it?
But
who
things
get
it done.
Okay.
Period.
But
big
yeah,
business.
Big
yeah,
business.
Cheers to big business. Hurry up, you stalling. Oh my God, that looks so nasty. And I know it ain't cold no more.
It's so late.
You feel, oh, you feel like you finna throw up. Not Hardee's, Carl's Jr. This is not sponsored by Carl. Thank you. But anyway, that'll wrap us up for the evening because I'm ready to go eat some lasagna and put on my robe, baby. But thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of 2 Girls, 1 Branch. If you are like, no, please don't leave us. I can't get enough. Check us out on social media. Instagram, TikTok, old episodes on YouTube, all at 2 Girls, 1 Branch, the number 2. I almost said the number 2. And the number 1. The number 2. The number 1. My personal handle is just Ahlya, AHLYABRANCH. Just my name on all platforms. Myla.
On Instagram, Myla period branch, MYLA period BRANCH. And Mooter.
And Moochie's Instagram is, he's too cool for that shit. But in the meantime, what's my call to action for the week? Bring your pets inside. It's really, really cold and they're cold. So please think about that as the temperatures continue to drop. If you can't sleep outside, your dog damn sure can't. Be nice to them. And above all else, be nice to people on Beyonce's internet. Love you, girl. See you next Monday.